Welcome back. Matthew Mulnix from Now I Know For Sure is here today. Welcome to the show, Matt, first of all.
Hey, thanks for having me.
For people who may not have heard you play before, tell us a little bit about your music.
Well, it's acoustic rock style, very singer-songwriter based, but with a full band. Usually I have a drummer, bass player, keyboards, things like that to accompany my sound to make it fuller. Huge.
You the writer of the song, lyricist,
Yes.
music, the whole shooting match.
Yep.
Where can people hear you? I mean, are you playing somewhere in the near future?
Yeah, I play in a couple different groups. I have a gig with Kill Crows tomorrow night at the Outland Ballroom here in town, and then with my group Now I Know For Sure, we're playing in my hometown, Bethany, Missouri, opening up for a couple comedians that are coming to town from
that'd
the
be great.
Midwest.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So are both of your bands playing the same sort of music, or do you kind of differ in your approach here?
It could be, they could commingle, but I have a little more poppy sound. Kill Crows is very rough, folky, punk, all mixed into the same
Yeah, I think Mike
mixing
the
pot.
intern talked about you being there. So that's going to be when at the Outland, did you say?
Wednesday, tomorrow night, in the evening at Outland Ballroom.
Okay, and you want to give a shout out as far as the concert you're doing with the comics?
Yeah, that's going to be Saturday night in my hometown at Bethany, Missouri, in the Big Time Cinema movie theater.
All right.
So
You have something for us right now?
yeah, this song is called Mary Jane Rapetta. It's I have a friend of mine, Glenn Simmons. He's the drummer for the classic rock band Eddie Money, and he asked me to be on a compilation album called Friends of Glenn's, covering his songs. And this is one of his songs, and this is my interpretation of his song Mary Jane Rapetta.
Nice.
Very cool.
Stage is yours.
Okay.
Mary Jane Rapetta was a dancer in New York. Sometimes I find my way to her when I get off work. Times Square Theater, 42nd Street. You would dance all night long on two beautiful feet. Mary Jane Rapetta, Mary Jane. Met her at a place called Roseland. I love the way that sounds. She was sitting around Mary Jane Rapetta. She would dance from dark until the early morning hours. On her 21st birthday, I bought Mary Jane some flowers. Took her out for coffee, pancakes to kiss. I rode back home on a big old merchant ship. Mary Jane Rapetta, Mary Jane. Met her at a place called Roseland. I love the way that sounds. When she was sitting down, Mary Jane Rapetta. One day I sailed far across the sea, and Mary Jane said she would wait for me to return from that war. Heard she dances a little less, and now she drinks a little more. Mary Jane Rapetta was a dancer in New York. Sometimes I find my way to her when I'd get off of work. Moved down from Connecticut, hadn't been here all too long. The first time I heard her name, I sounded like your song. Mary Jane Rapetta, Mary Jane. Met her at a place called Roseland. I love the way that sounds. So she was sitting down. Mary Jane Rapetta, Mary Jane. Rapetta, Mary Jane. Rapetta, Mary Jane. Rapetta, Mary Jane. Rapetta.
Nice. Matthew, very nice, very nice. All right. Now, we're going to take a quick... Welcome back. Matthew Mulnix has been hanging out with us today. And yeah, you have another song for us. What are you going to be doing for us this time?
This one's called Darling. It's an original song on my debut album called The Truth Exposed, and it's normally a duet where I have a female vocalist friend of mine sing the female parts, and it's kind of an argument about the modern view of love and how we can all have different perspectives of that. So I'm kind of going to be arguing with myself today.
Okay.
So,
That's right. A lot of performers do things like that. All right. You ready?
yes.
Matthew Mulnix.
Well, love ain't what it used to be. We got these silly little people with their ever after dreams, but one night stands won't get you hand in hand with the one you'll spend your nights with till the very end. If the truth don't end, call it quits right after you have got your selfish little temporary fix. Poor me, boys and girls are so mean. Line them up, knock them down, you pick them up, you pass them round. Darling, I've got a lot to say on being bold and unafraid of what's in front of me. It's honestly not honesty. True love won't pass, last just won't last. Well, love ain't such a crime to me. It's just the songs that we're singing and the air that we breathe. Maybe someday I'll listen to what you say, but until then we'll find happiness some other way. I agree, it's not routine. I am pretty optimistic for pessimists just to see. Lust ain't love, and love ain't lust. It's a shame you think compassion can be such a crutch. Darling, I've got a lot to say on being bold and unafraid of what's in front of me. That's honestly not honesty. True love won't last, lust just won't last. But I recognize when you're older, maybe then you realize what will have covered up your eyes. And I recognize that you're colder. In views of humanity, should I be afraid to be? Darling, we've got a lot to say on wrong and right in the world today. But who will ever know? 'Cause time will be the one to show love conquers all or leads us to fall. Darling, I've got a lot to say on being bold and unafraid of what's in front of me. It's honestly not honesty. True love won't pass, lust just won't last.
Matthew. Very nice. Once again, Matthew Mulnix. Appreciate you hanging around with us today. All right, we're going to wrap things up when we come back. But first, check out who joined